Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be repotting this Ace of Palmatum. The leaves are just starting to open, so it should be okay to repot now. I won't be pruning this until end of May, beginning of June, once the sap stops flowing as strong, because if I was to prune it now it would just bleed like anything. So I'll wait the leaves come out, and at the end of May, beginning of June, like I say, then I'll prune, because the sap will not be flowing as fast. It will bleed a little bit, but not as much as it will now, as it's pulling all the energy up the tree to the leaves. It needs a good haircut. As long as I get it repotted, I'll be happy with that for the next couple of months. So I'll get the crop catcher out, we'll get it out of the soil and have a look. I need a bigger shed, or smaller trees. I think the dog's been at it again here, chowing this knuckle. If he has, he's going the journey the little get. I'm just gonna remove the tie-in wires. Oh, you bugger. Well, here we go, just work away gently. As you can see, it's been in this pot a few years now. I'll keep them for the duck. The duck loves a bit duck leaves. Working away. Taking the moss off the bark. There's the tie-in wires there. We'll get them out. Nice and easy. Got wire all over the place in this. Oh, I think it was to tie the roots down. I'm just going to keep on teasing nice and gently. We've got some dead roots in here which just snapping off, we'll sort out once I clean it off. What I'll do is I'll see if I've got a little bit bigger pot for this tree, or if I haven't, I'll just clean that one up and it'll go back in that pot. Get up there. Need a bigger shed, boys and girls. Bloody dandelions get all over. Haven't even got any grass. I don't know where they're coming from. So I'm just going to keep working away like this, and what we'll do is we'll come back in a bit when I'm a little bit further on. So I've opened the roots out a bit now. What I'm going to do is give it a quick wash, get all the crap cleaned up, because a nice and clean job is a job well done. So I'll get it all cleaned up. I'm not going to show you washing the roots out because you'll not be asked about that. So I'll get this washed, this cleaned up, and then we'll come back and have a look what we're going to cut off. So it's had a good wash now. What I'm going to do is start by removing the dead roots, because as you can see there's a few on here. So just gonna keep chopping away, taking the dead off. Oh, that two one. This one's crossing, so I'm going to take that off. Like I say, what I'm removing hasn't got much on at all. Should be okay to take about 30% of this off. Crossing over the top, I want to take that one off. Clean these up a bit. Trying to get all the weeds out so they don't come back, but sod's law will come back anyway. That's out in the barry, so most of that'll be under the soil. Come around this side. As you see, we've still got a load of dead. Don't want to go too crackers on it. Get that back to there. It's a bit high. Oh dear. I think that'll do that for the top. So we're just going to come in, have a look underneath, and just cut off what's grown down. Right, that'll do for that. So I need to prepare a pot now. I don't know whether to use the same pot, but we'll find out. So that's the roots that's come off. I wouldn't even say 20%, maybe it's 10. So that's good news. I'm just going to put it back in that same pot. So I'm going to clean this pot up, add me tie-in wires, then we'll come back and get the tray settled into the pot. We have our pot nice and clean now. Like, relatively clean. This is just a cheap Chinese pot. Yes, mister.
Is video on? Be quiet.
No, I'm not. While it's on video, say your dog down there. Say that branch it's been showing.
Yes, I've got nothing to do with that. Good luck.
So, there's the branch it's been showing.
It's inside his mouth, man.
I'm not bothered about the size of it.
That.
It is. He'll be going the journey if he keeps showing me trees. Everyone leave a comment if we should get rid of the dog.
Everyone leave a comment, we'll get rid of it.
There's the doggy. That's him. Scout. 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 Who's done that? Who's done that? Yes, take him with you. Live in the caravan with you. So that fella on deaf lugs about the dog. Kids, who'll have them? Never mind who'll have them, who'll have my buggers. So we've got no tie down holes in this. What I'll do is I'm going to put one that way, then one that way. Can it start your little get? Scouty, scouty, scouty. Can't remember when this tray was last repotted. But I knew it was due. Repot. Well, they're nice and tight. And we'll go for that. Right, so I'll zoom the camera out because this tray's going to need a slight angle change when it goes in the pot. So looking at the tray, here's our Nabari, our root flare. Come up the tray, we've got movement, and this apex shoots off to the right. So we need a slight angle change to try and get it further up into the middle. I don't know what I want to use as the front, so maybe it's that. Well, if I put it in the pot like that, we can, don't use that for the front, we'll use the back. Right, so we'll get this potted up. This could be the front. That wants to go there. There's a high root there, which is dead. Take more. And we'll tuck in. Right, that's what we're going for. Oh, the baseline of soil. I could have done with a deeper pot, but the only ones I've got are big, thick plastic training pots, and I'm not using one of them. We're just getting the roots to where we want, really. I'm going to stick a layer in. Tie that to that. And I'll tie that one to that one. Instead of coming across the main trunk. We'll try that. I still want it up a little bit. Oh, here we go. Twist and pull, and come to the other side. Solid. Yeah, it's lovely, lovely stuff. It's time just to fill it in now. This is just a tray rose shrub and pot and grit. It's what I use on all my trays. I could have added some ericaceous to this, a couple of shovelfuls, but it doesn't really matter. Once I get a bigger pot for its next repot, I can lift it out a bit and start to show the root flare a bit more. Oh, he's a backward thing back. What do you want? And knows it's chowed me tree because when I say who's done this, it does a runner. We'll just work it in now, getting underneath the root ball. Too high. I'll just give it a little bit of a clean. So, what we need to do now is tilt the tree up, get our wires underneath and give it that little last bite. And as you can see, the tree's nice and solid in the pot. So there's a little bit on the top I want to make a decision on. So we have a dead stump here, which I'm going to remove. I've already removed one off there earlier on, because it was a big thick stump. I say I'm not going to cut the foliage, which I'm not, but I'm going to take off these bits, because as you see, this is our movement in the tree, this is our new leader, this is our new apex up here, and we've got this big thick one coming out to the side with wire scoring on. So I'm going to take that one off, just like that. Clean these ones up a bit. There's a bit dead in there. Well, that taper in the tree looks better already with them took off. So, will these cut the way, do you reckon? We'll find out. Yep. And that's a branch. That branch. Like I say, I really don't want to touch any of this stuff because it will just bleed. That'll probably come off, but we'll see. So, time for the cut paste. Just work it in my hands a bit to soften it up. That's dead there already, but as you can see, the cambium layer's green, so I will put cut paste on it. Ta-da. Now we've got our tape. So another thing you could do with these cuts is add some silver tape over them, and what it would do is keep the heat in and they would heal quicker. Then what you would do is come back next year, re-cut it, and it will just keep gradually going over. It will gradually just heal over, but I'm not going to bother with the silver tape. I think it should be okay like that, especially in my garden because it gets the sun all day, so the heat's going to be there anyways. If it's been a specimen tree or something that's been going for a long bit, then I probably would stick the tape over. But as it's just a tree getting established and in training, I'm just going to leave it like that. But it's handy to get a roll of silver tape if you want to use it. That's pretty much it for this tree for now. That's where the dogs had to go. I think he thinks he's a rabbit. Scout, who's done that? Who's bit that? Was it you? Look at me when you're lying. Didn't hide, you little tinker. I can see ya. So there's the taper in the tray now. All the way down to that. Like I say, I'm not going to prune it till we get the end of May, early June, and I might even add a bit wire on. Take off what I don't want and add a bit wire on the branches I'm keeping. Okay folks, that brings us to the end of this video. I'm quite happy with how the root base was on this tree. I can't remember when I first repotted it into that pot, but it come out of a big wooden box into that shallow pot. So like I say, I'm quite happy with how the roots went on this. All I want to do now is put it back on the stand, but I might put it on the higher one up so Knackers here doesn't keep chewing it. To get rid of that problem, I think we should just get rid of the dog. You reckon, Scout? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come up. Right. So, who's been eating my trees? Have you been eating my trees? The little bugger got in and ate a few jades out the greenhouse, which I wasn't bothered about the jades. I ate all them. So, I'm going to get it on there, give it a good water. The sun's out, so it'll enjoy it. I think it'll thrive since it's had its roots done. So, that's it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da, folks!